An audacious move that blurs the lines between sovereignty and submission, Hungary has thrown open its doors to the very embodiment of authoritarian oversight. Chinese police patrolling alongside Hungarian forces, this unprecedented alliance not only signals a stark deviation from European values, but also serves as a chilling reminder of the creeping influence of China's oppressive regime on European soil. Critics are up in arms, decrying this pact as nothing short of a betrayal, a dark omen of the expanding shadow of Beijing's surveillance state within the heart of Europe. Amidst a storm of controversy, this arrangement poses profound questions about the erosion of civil liberties, the sanctity of human rights, and the very essence of democracy as we know it. As Budapest forges ahead with this contentious collaboration, the outcry from within the European Union and beyond is palpable. Is this the dawn of a new era of Sino-European relations, or a dire warning of the sacrifices made at the altar of political expediency? The implications are profound, the stakes monumental, and the consequences potentially irreversible. Stay with us till the end as we unravel the intricate tapestry of intrigue, defiance, and controversy that this saga heralds. Hello and welcome back to Innovative Check YouTube channel, where we delve into the innovative and transformative projects changing our world. If you're new to the channel and enjoy learning about innovation stories around the world, you've come to the right place. Please subscribe, like, and comment to help boost our videos on YouTube. In a move that marks a significant collaboration between Hungary and China, Budapest has announced an agreement allowing Chinese police officers to conduct patrols alongside their Hungarian counterparts. This arrangement aims to bolster safety in areas frequented by tourists and during events drawing large crowds. However, the decision has sparked a wave of concern among critics who fear it may pave the way for Beijing's oppressive tactics to gain a foothold in Europe. Critics argue that this collaboration with China, known for its extensive history of human rights violations, could potentially lead to the establishment of secret police stations or be exploited to intimidate members of the overseas Chinese community. In Hungary, the Hungarian Interior Ministry, however, has defended the agreement, stating that it will enhance the effectiveness of communication between the citizens and authorities of both nations, thereby improving internal security and public order. Just a quick reminder to hit the like button below. YouTube has been restricting my videos a lot recently because of bots, so your like does help out this video massively in terms of the algorithm in YouTube. The partnership has not gone unnoticed within the European Union, where some influential member states are reportedly considering discussing the issue in Brussels, highlighting the potential clash between Hungary's actions and EU principles. Hungary, while being a member of the EU, has frequently found itself at odds with the European Commission and Parliament due to concerns over democratic backsliding and deviations from the rule of law under Prime Minister Viktor Orban. Orban's stance on various issues, including his opposition to EU sanctions on Russia and his energy agreements with Vladimir Putin post-Ukraine invasion, has further estranged him within the bloc. German Green MEP Daniel Freund, a vocal critic of Orban, has expressed his disdain for the agreement, emphasizing that Chinese police practices do not align with the principles of law and order, but rather enforce authoritarian control. He accuses Orban of aligning too closely with the ideologies of a communist dictatorship, warning against the dangers of adopting such authoritarian measures within an EU member state. The EU's relationship with China is complex, characterized by a blend of partnership and rivalry, concerns over industrial espionage, anti-competitive practices, and China's human rights record, especially regarding surveillance and the treatment of Uyghurs, have strained relations. The EU has taken steps to reduce its dependency on China for critical resources like precious metals and semiconductors, highlighting the bloc's efforts to distance itself from Beijing's influence. This is not the first instance of Chinese officers participating in joint patrols within the EU, with previous agreements in place with Italy, Croatia, and outside the EU, Serbia. Yet the recent revelation by NGO safeguard defenders of secret Chinese police stations across various countries, including within the EU, raises alarm over the potential implications of such collaborations. The report by Safeguard Defenders sheds light on the impact of these joint patrols in Italy, suggesting they may have contributed to the establishment of overseas police service centers and heightened fear among the Chinese community abroad. This development underscores the need for vigilance and a re-evaluation of such international agreements to ensure they do not compromise the values and security of host countries. Hungary's relationship with China stands out within the EU, particularly highlighted during the COVID pandemic, when Hungary opted for Chinese-made vaccines. Diverging from the EU-wide approach, the country's participation in the Chinese Belt and Road Initiative further illustrates its unique stance, fostering closer ties with Beijing. As evidenced by Orban's controversial meeting with Putin at a Belt and Road event, the Hungarian government maintains that the police patrol agreement is not without precedent, citing past joint operations between Hungarian, Croatian, and Italian officers with their Chinese counterparts. However, reports of British former police officers training Chinese police, potentially active in other regions, add another layer of complexity to the international dialogue on policing practices and human rights. If you are enjoying this video so far, please don't forget to subscribe, share the video and comment. The scrutiny over Hungary's agreement with China extends beyond immediate security concerns, touching on broader geopolitical tensions and ethical considerations. The presence of Chinese police on European soil is emblematic of Beijing's growing assertiveness on the global stage, which, while fostering international cooperation in some areas, also raises questions about the influence of authoritarian regimes in democratic societies. This development is a stark reminder of the delicate balance countries must navigate between enhancing security and protecting civil liberties. At the heart of the controversy is the fear that such agreements could erode the fundamental rights and freedoms cherished in the European Union. Critics worry that the presence of Chinese officers, trained under a system vastly different from Europe's democratic norms, could lead to practices antithetical to the values the EU stands for. The potential for these patrols to be used as a means to monitor and intimidate the Chinese diaspora in Europe cannot be overlooked, given China's track record of surveillance and repression, both domestically and abroad. Furthermore, the EU's stance on China as a systemic rival underscores the complexity of its relationship with Beijing. While economic and strategic interests have led to cooperation in various fields, there is an underlying wariness about China's ambitions and its impact on global norms and standards. The partnership between Hungary and China on policing, therefore, does not exist in a vacuum, but is part of a larger narrative of engagement and competition between major global powers. The agreement also brings into focus the role of national sovereignty versus collective European policies. Hungary's unilateral decision to engage with China on this matter reflects the ongoing tension within the EU regarding the extent to which member states should align their foreign and security policies with Brussels. Viktor Orban's government has frequently been at the center of such debates, championing national sovereignty against what it perceives as overreach by EU institutions. In addition to the political and ethical implications, there are practical concerns about the implementation and oversight of such joint patrols. The logistics of integrating officers from two vastly different legal and operational backgrounds pose significant challenges. Ensuring accountability, transparency, and adherence to local laws and standards by foreign officers is critical to maintaining public trust in this initiative. Without clear mechanisms for oversight and redress, the potential for abuse or misunderstanding increases, potentially jeopardizing the very security and order the patrols are meant to enhance. The international reaction to the Hungary-China Police Cooperation Agreement will likely influence future partnerships between EU countries and non-EU states as the EU navigates its complex relationship with China. The balance between engagement and vigilance remains paramount. The bloc's ability to articulate and uphold a coherent strategy that protects its interests and values while engaging with global partners will be crucial in shaping the international order in the 21st century. The deployment of Chinese police officers alongside Hungarian counterparts represents a multifaceted issue that transcends national borders, impacting EU-China relations, the debate over national sovereignty within the EU, and the global discourse on democracy and authoritarianism. As this situation unfolds, it will be essential for all stakeholders to carefully consider the implications of such cooperation, ensuring that efforts to enhance security do not come at the expense of the fundamental principles upon which the European Union is built. Thank you for your attention, and I welcome your thoughts and questions on this complex and vital subject. Do you want to watch more videos like this one? If yes, please like and share the video, and subscribe to get exclusive videos about how phenomenally China is developing and growing its influence. Your subscriptions and likes motivate us to generate more content, so please keep supporting us. Check out this video showing on your screen right now, and I will see you on the other side.